So I'm going to read this because I fast forwarded this, but I heard this is a pretty good cookie. Okay. So Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella had a promo battle. Lynch said she wouldn't be happening. Lynch posted the live Vaquer won't be getting additional title shots and to open the floor to new competitors. Nikki Bella comes out, and Nikki said that Lynch is one of the greatest of all time, and Lynch corrected her and said she is great. Nikki said it was easy to step aside because the women's division was in good hands with Lynch and thanked her. Nikki said Lynch turned out to be such a disappointment, accused her of handcuffing the next generation. She asked if Lynch came back because she was jealous of watching Valkyria kill it, or because Hollywood isn't what she thought it would be. Lynch reminded Nikki about her role in Happy Gilmore 2. Lynch recalled Nikki being on the set and then reminded her that her scenes were cut from the movie, which is a shoot. Nikki said she's not buying what Lynch says and accused her of being a liar just like her husband. Nikki said everyone bought Seth's lie, but no one buys Lynch's lies. And Nikki said Lynch is the same scared little girl she was when she entered the division. Lynch told Nikki not to talk about her and her hot husband. Lynch claimed she and Rollins are the greatest couple of all time, and Lynch said that would have been Nikki and someone else at one time. But Nikki can't see him anymore. Lynch did the "You Can't See Me" hand gesture, and the fans popped and chanted for that line. Nikki smiled and nodded like she actually sold it like that was a good line to her. And Lynch said that when she came up, she did it to combat Nikki's area. And Nikki said Lynch was afraid to face her during her era and then challenge her to a title match. The crowd started chanting yes. And then Lynch said she and Nikki never went one-on-one. She teased, explained why, and then dropped Nikki with a sucker punch and left the ring. I thought this sounded pretty good. Was it any good?
It was good. Here's the thing that I'm going to give Nikki some credit here because I know you think she's a good wrestler. I don't really see too much talent in her, and I never have. And she still has heat with me for being in the business for 4 years and calling herself a veteran on those diva reality shows. When her and her sister were in a room and they were talking to some other divas that had been in less time than them, they said that they were the veterans in the locker room. And I was like,
that's true, though.
Bro, 4 years doesn't make you a veteran.
Absolutely 100% it does.
No, come on.
Time out.
Not them.
You wouldn't consider
Not them. Not them.
Our clique in 1999
Bro, our clique was very different. We're talking about
4 years.
We're okay.
Time,
yeah, but what did they pick up in 4 years? How to do their hair, how to do makeup, huh?
I don't know when that episode was recorded, so it's different then. But as of now, the Bellas debuted in 2008, so 16, 17 years.
Okay, so we're not talking about now, talking about back then.
Right.
Okay, well, bro, she's not entertaining to me. But here's the thing. I think she's smart enough to understand that besides the fact that she's Bryan Danielson's sister-in-law and she used to date Cena and he dumped her, that, you know, she's okay, let's make some reality that'll get a pop and put some fire behind this thing so it'll mean something. You know what I'm saying? Where she's just always taking shots about me and Cena's relationship, or me and, what was that Russian guy that choked her or punched her from Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, it was the last boyfriend.
Yeah. So if they can make fun of her, I like how Joe always knows names, dates, and situations.
Raven. That's what I'm doing the podcast with Raven, who is photographic memory with dates and artists for records and stuff.
Yeah, I just don't know where the hell I am. But
so
no, means he's a perv.
Backstage says next week she's going to wrestle Io for the belt, and RoboCop Stephanie Vaquer showed up and said she would face the winner, and she said she would take Vaquer's horns and stick them so far that she would leave Paris with a limp. Interesting.
Let me ask you guys this: during this Bella Becky segment, where they brought up that Nikki was cut from Happy Gilmore 2, but Seth was cut from the new Captain America. Well, shouldn't they have? Don't you think they should have thrown that in there and have Nikki respond like that? Okay, it happened to me, but it happened to your husband. He got.
I don't
cut.
think anybody can do that.
It doesn't. Yeah,
that was the Nikki thing was fresh because she had just like
pressure.
Yeah, there was a viral and she was talking about it like that day. So
is my volume okay?
Yeah,
it's better.
So what do you think about me calling Stephanie Vaquer RoboCop?
Kind of funny.
She's kind of got the personality of RoboCop. She needs to I have not seen any emotion from her yet in her face. Like she's RoboCop. They need to she needs to get a little bit more range in her emotions in her verbiage or whatever angle she's doing, because all she's doing is like, I'm going to challenge you, I'm going to beat you and show them the best and stuff. It's like there's nothing there yet. I mean, she's a very skilled. Obviously, she gets in the ring. It's like, but bro, you know how far that doesn't take you very far if you don't have charisma.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I would not disagree with that.
That used to be the complaint.
She needs to work on this, or I'm going to tell you she's going to get flat quick.
Right.
In my opinion, that's what I'm saying. She's going to start going out there. She's not going to be getting that much of a pop. unless you can show more range in your acting skill.
It reminds me of Van Damme, DI, because he was very skilled in the ring, obviously. But WWE's mark on him was always like, you just act chill all the time. You never get upset.
Yeah, but his gimmick was everybody knew he was a pothead. So that's kind of like, they gave him, they're always cool. You always smoke weed. He's gonna chill.
But guys like Bruce and stuff were always like, you got to get mad. You got to show emotion. And I was like, but I don't do that.
You do. Because at certain points and angles, you have to show hatred, anger, and stuff. She hasn't shown any range of emotion yet. She just goes out there and wins, and she's good, and she's not. I don't even know what she is. She's not cocky. She's not humble. She's just she's kind of very basic and simplistic in her character right now.
Get in the game with the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Bet on the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, golf, MMA, and more. Every sport, every market, right at your fingertips. Deposit instantly with PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay, starting at just $10. Win big and cash out fast. PayPal in 24 hours or instantly at retail sportsbooks. Available in over 20 states, FanDuel's app is your ticket to the action. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now.
Next is from Forrester Grillo. Subject is This Is a Little Desperate, no? Right now on Raw, the top mid-card feud is Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella, and the IWC was alight with all their insider comments during the promo battle. My question is, don't these insider comments kind of make Nikki look bad? I mean, they're talking about her not being in a relationship with John Cena, but didn't they break up like 10 years ago or something? Plus, since she's been married and has a kid, why would she be so offended by this? Maybe I'm in the minority, but segments like this only bury instead of build. P.S. Disco, you got a lot of nerve to give Joe a hard time about not having clips ready to play. You've been doing like this for 8 years now, and you still have the single worst audio setup in all of podcasting. I'll get suspended because you can't handle criticism, but you've been such a this for way too long, and the food talk is boring. All right, let's suspend him for a week, and let's do diagnostics on the IP address to see if it's connected to Husey.
All right.
See if this is a Husey
Forrester,
account. I didn't see the Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella promo battle. How was it? Did you watch it yet, Konnan?
Yeah, it was last week. We went over it.
Oh, the one last week? Oh, yeah.
One where she buried him about being with Cena.
Well, they kind of have to. They use that because of that show that was content.
And it gets a pop.
People like that, I mean, does it bury her? Maybe, but that's the point.
Makes the feud more interesting, right?
Right. Yeah.
Becky's a heel.
Yeah. Next is Robert Bohannon. Do you see the numbers of Savannah Bananas are getting on TV?
Yes, ridiculous.
Unbelievable. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.